Hello, I'm your host Jared Kendall, and welcome to Tech Talk with Mr. Jeffery Collins. Last time we talked about satellite TV, and this week we will be discussing internet and the way it has changed our lives. Now, the way you can contact us is through the chat window on the right-hand side of your computer, or you can go to call 870 or text 870-879-0784. And if you have any questions after the show, you can go to techtalkforum@gmail.com. And again, this is Mr. Collins. Hello, Mr. Collins.
How you doing today, man?
All right.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Hey,
it's been
man.
2 weeks.
I know.
Been missing you.
I know.
And I've been missing you all as well.
That's right.
To share some of this great information that we have for you today. I thought we'd discuss the internet. In that the internet is probably one of the greatest inventions of our time.
Oh, of course. You know, one of the things I like about the internet, it's made people that much closer, because now you have things like Instagram,
Yes.
Facebook, things of that nature, and you can keep in touch with family members.
Absolutely.
So, that's one of the things that I like about it.
Absolutely. And did you know where it got started?
No, actually, no.
With the military.
Wow, okay.
As with many of our inventions that we
Yeah.
enjoy today.
Of course.
GPS system, satellite,
Right.
through the military. And they were used, those technologies were used to protect us,
Okay.
protect our
Okay.
nation. And so they rolled those out for commercial and for residential use later on, So now we're the beneficiaries of it. And the internet provides us, like you said, I mean, it's really changing our lives, the way we shop, the way we
sure.
gather information. Yeah. I mean, it's just so much. My daughter just graduated from college, and she got her degree online through one of the major universities in Mississippi State, got her meteorology degree.
Okay.
So could you imagine doing that? I mean, years ago, you couldn't do
I
it.
know.
There's no way you could do that without the internet.
Right.
But now that saved her thousands of dollars because she didn't have to stay on campus.
Right.
Taking courses straight from our home on a computer.
Yeah, and that's it's the convenience,
Yes, absolutely,
so.
absolutely.
Or we couldn't even be doing this show.
That's right. Absolutely, this is one benefit.
So,
That's absolutely.
So.
Yeah. So there are different forms, I'll say it, different forms of the internet. We have DSL. Now DSL's been replaced by U-verse. You have cable internet.
Oh yeah.
You got the wireless internet through a MiFi device or through your cell provider.
Mm-hmm.
You have fiber, Fios, whatever, and that's truly high-speed internet.
Wow, I didn't know about that. We're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to discuss that. So you're gonna have to enlighten me on that one.
It's not available for us here, in our market, but in some of the bigger markets, it's available.
Okay.
As they roll out fiber in our areas, and one positive thing is happening is that's going to take place. The government is putting money into it. They've actually given some money to some power companies to run fiber to rural communities because the internet is so critical. I mean, essential to our lives.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
So there's been some money allocated. So, I'd say probably in the next 5 years, maybe we will have prevalent internet, widespread internet throughout the nation.
Wow, that.
And I see it coming, especially 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And when that happens, when we can get this high-speed internet into every home, basically everything will be, you'll be able to access your television, your radio,
Yeah, I can imagine.
name it,
Yeah.
all through the internet.
Yeah, because like now I know you can access your security systems.
That's right.
Turn on your lights
absolutely.
from
That's right.
another state.
That's right, absolutely.
From just your cell phone. So there are many ways that internet has really changed everyone's life. You know, I could remember a time where it was just a simple things like Yahoo.
Yeah.
You know, for that my generation. You
Or
know,
email.
yeah, or email. Yeah,
That's
it
what
was,
we used to do. Yeah, that's right.
wow. And now again, you got Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace.
Yes.
You know, LinkedIn.
Yes.
You know, where you can put in your application, submit your application. People, they can go to your LinkedIn account.
Yes.
And they can figure out if they want to hire you or not.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Internet has become a big part of our lives, and it's so amazing how it has grown in leaps and bounds. I know I was watching one night on the news, they were talking about the Nexus, I think 5G, and you're supposed to be able to download a big HD file in like a minute or two, and I'm thinking, no more of that. Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? You know. So
At the snap of the finger.
At the snap of a finger, yeah.
It's downloaded. That's amazing.
Can you imagine how much it's amazing.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
that
just something
over the
amazing.
years that
I mean, a short time too. It's short time period.
Right.
Yeah. But internet's been around since 50 years. 50 years ago is when it got
50
started.
years?
Yes, that's when it really got started.
Wow.
And now it's really taken off in this last decade. It's
Wow.
been, yeah. Another thing I want to mention is the business, the use of it with your businesses. I mean, it's critical to have internet if you have any type of business these days.
Right.
And basically, internet provides a level playing field for everyone. A small business can compete with a big business now.
Right.
All you have to do is develop your web page and develop a way for people to get access to your web page or to search and find it.
For sure.
You can compete directly with that big company, the Walmarts of the
Right.
world.
Right.
Amazing. Through the internet.
And you know,
Yeah,
you mentioned one thing, you know, about web pages. You know, these are things, very strong marketing tools for those that are small business, or
Yes, absolutely.
if you do small things that you don't think that could possibly be a business. I know some women, they love to cook,
Yeah.
and the internet would be a way that they could, you know, market themselves, and people
Yes.
can find out about them, you know, because everybody's always looking for a good
Yes,
home
right.
cooked meal,
Absolutely.
you know,
That's
or desserts during the time
Absolutely.
of the seasons.
That's
Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming
right.
next week.
That's right.
My God.
Can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. I'm thinking, I keep nudging my wife like sweet potato pie. But, you know, again,
Oh, yeah.
you know, there are so many different things out there that people are doing now. I remember one lady, she does quilts. And I thought to myself, wow, I hadn't seen a quilt in ages.
My grandmother used to make some fantastic quilts.
I know, and they keep you so warm,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, absolutely.
because they got so much padding in them.
Yes,
It's not
yeah.
like a blanket, you know, a blanket you pull up over, you like, ugh.
You need 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah.
Compared with the blanket.
Right,
I mean,
right.
the quilt that we used to get.
And I
That's
know
right.
you remember just like I do. I know my grandmother, sometimes she would stuff feathers in
Oh,
those quilts.
oh, yeah.
You know, it was just different things, but when you put them on, boy,
Oh,
if you had a cold or anything,
Yeah.
my God, you sweat that thing out and would be all right. I remember my Uncle Junior, when he would come home, big shout out to Willie Campbell.
Yeah.
One of the things I remember is he got a quilt from my grandmother, and I remember him talking about, my God, look how heavy this thing is. And it was, I mean, it was actually something that you could really feel on your bed.
Yes.
And I know now people pay hundreds of dollars from time to time to get, you know, a nice.
Could you imagine
thick quilt.
if our grandparents had access to the internet?
Oh my
they could have
God,
sold those quilts, not just in the States. I mean, worldwide.
Worldwide, and would have made a mint.
Oh yeah, through the internet.
But now
we affords us that opportunity to do that. That's right.
Like you said, competing with the bigger businesses.
Oh yeah.
So
because they don't know what you are.
Well,
All they see is a real nice web page. You know, a way to make the order. But they can pay online as well.
With credit card.
Yeah, credit card.
PayPal.
And you ship it out. You get the order and you ship it out to them.
Yeah. So
that's amazing. but so with business as well, like we've already talked about our phones in previous shows.
Oh yeah.
The internet has provided a way for us to receive phone service at a very low cost with much better communication, more effective communication. You can do texting with the phone because of the internet.
Yeah. Video conferencing.
E-faxing because of the internet. The internet. You don't need a fax machine anymore.
That's going to cost you $100 or something.
That's right. Absolutely.
So
absolutely. And if you need one of those phone systems, please contact us, 870-879-0784. We can provide that for you. We also provide the internet. We provide internet from the major carriers that are out there. So call us if you need internet service. We can get you a great deal on internet service as well.
Okay. You know, one of the things, you know, most people are, I know, pretty much concerned about is the cost most of the time. And with anything, you know, if you stay in a rural community, you know, it may cost you a little bit more, you know, and some of the providers that go out that far, of course, is only satellite, so you're kind of limited to
well,
dish.
it's not only satellite these days.
Well,
sir,
that's right.
We have the MiFi.
Yeah, the MiFi now. So, you know.
And this is the little MiFi device that I carry. This provides the internet.
Okay, so
to my home computers.
So
I'm out in the boonies, guys. So it's way out there. I tried the satellite internet. It's not very reliable, you know. But this little device, I mean, rain, sleet, snow, I'm getting internet through this.
Wow.
This comes in through through my cell phone carrier, Verizon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but you can also use your hotspot on your phone as well.
Okay.
You could use it, and it becomes a MiFi device in a sense.
Okay.
But the MiFi device is dedicated to the internet, so you tend to have faster speeds with it versus a hotspot.
Okay. Well, one thing I want to ask you, I know some of our viewers might want to know as well. Like with most internet, after you go over your allotted you know,
data.
Right.
Data pack. Okay.
Now, does it just automatically just shut all the way off, or?
With some carriers, they call it throttling. They'll throttle the service down to it'll be creeping along like you had dial-up.
Right.
You know, the dial-up speeds. You know, so but with some, especially some of them that are proclaiming that they're unlimited data.
Right.
It's really throttling it down. So once you reach their limit of 2 gigabytes or whatever it is that they've set, it just throttles it down. So it's really like you're not having internet. You know, so it's not true. I mean, I don't think it's true advertising. You know,
because I know, you know, even
you're telling somebody
with,
something that's not.
One of the providers I was with, the thing that I had a problem with is after I went over the 5 gigabytes of data, it throttled it all the way down, and I couldn't even pull up web pages.
Okay.
And I had to switch, and I hated that because I really liked the service they provided.
Yes.
But it was just that aspect of it that just was.
That's right. Absolutely.
The downside to it.
Let me tell you, with this device, my MiFi, basically, if I go over, they charge me overage charges.
Okay.
So I get charged another, I think, $10 per gigabyte. I forget exactly what.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
So it keeps you up.
It keeps you up. You're still running, but you got to pay extra money.
Yeah.
So you need to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, I had a friend of mine. He purchased one, and his children were using it for YouTube and Facebook on it all the time, and they went way over. And so I told him, I said, you just need to cancel it. I mean, you cannot utilize this.
Okay.
You know, with your cable internet, your DSLs, basically they have, DSL I know has at least 250 gig with it.
Right.
Cable, I don't think there is a limit at all.
No,
with cable. But you can't get those services everywhere. But like I said at the beginning of the program, they're starting to move. You know, companies are starting to move and trying to reach everyone with high-speed internet.
Right.
Building that infrastructure. And you mentioned 5G. You know, even the phone carriers are improving their speeds.
And that's what
right now. This is 4G.
Right. So and I heard that Verizon is going to be one of the leaders in the
5G.
The 5G.
Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with it, I think, at the middle part of next
Yes.
year.
Okay.
Somewhere around, I'm thinking July.
Okay.
Is what they said.
Yes.
And the thing that was so amazing, to me, is that Verizon is a company that is constantly growing, and they put their money back into the company. I think,
Yeah.
And so in saying that, I'm saying this, most of the times when we invest our money, we don't look at trying to bring the price down, even though we're going to the next technology.
Yes.
Whereas Verizon seemed like they're at the forefront of trying to keep pricing down, as well as bring you the latest in technology.
Yes, I've been very satisfied with them. I have. Now with the MiFi again, it's limited data. That's the only downside. If this had the data, I could do streaming at my house. Get Netflix and all that. But
you pay for convenience.
Yes, sir.
It's like with any toy.
And this is remote. You take it with you wherever you go.
Okay.
And you have access to internet. That's another benefit of it.
Yeah. So, me personally, I just want to know, what does the pricing start out on the MiFi device itself?
The device itself, it's a part of my plan.
Oh,
it wasn't very expensive at all.
Okay.
It was a few dollars. I mean, for the device now, the monthly is around $50.
Okay. So basic internet.
Yes, right. Basic internet.
Okay.
That's
right. Pretty good.
That's what but I have 10 gig now, and I have.
Okay.
I went from. I was starting 2, and I kept growing. I mean, stepping up. Because we kept using it more and more. That's right, absolutely.
And another thing that's really amazing about internet now is that the car companies are realizing that it's a very important tool in everyday life.
Yeah.
So as these companies, they came out with North Star and OnStar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, OnStar. Yeah.
And all the other navigational things that you have in your car. They integrated now the internet into the cars now, into the vehicles, and I thought that was, so now you can stream, everything in your car. It's like they don't want you to be without it, and they know it's a necessity for most
don't be browsing,
business people.
Browsing YouTube while
you're driving.
Have the passenger do it.
Exactly. So it's an awesome tool. A lot of times, with anything, it gets used by the wrong people with the wrong intent and the wrong purposes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, they have many things to deviate people from doing that. Sometimes our kids, they get on the computer and they get on to different sites that they're not supposed to be on.
Absolutely.
But I know they do have
now there's
some sites that you can download to get those. To get it where the kids can't.
Parental control.
Right, parental control.
We offer a service through our antivirus program.
Wow.
It's called content filtering.
Okay.
And you can purchase that from us as well. Very, very reasonable price for it. And it will block certain sites. You can set it up to say, don't go to this site or that site.
Wow.
And protect you that way.
Okay. I know, again, one of the sites, I remember just because one of the a young lady I used to work with, her kids would get on the computer and just kind of, download all kind of viruses because some of the sites they were going to.
Yes.
And that's what prompted me that reminded me, of, along with the internet, you have to be careful because there's always predators.
Yes, out there.
When you use your bank cards or your credit cards or anything of that nature, when you're online, be very careful.
That's right.
Make sure it's a secure site. Most people, they'll say get PayPal because going through PayPal is a little bit more secure. Or some of the companies that may be out there, I don't know them all. I don't claim to know them all.
That's right.
I just know because
PayPal is the most prevalent.
Yeah. And because that's what I use, when I'm online, because I just feel more comfortable going through PayPal.
Yeah, that's another level of security there. It doesn't hurt.
And it's always about protecting yourself. Again, during this holiday season, we here at Tech Talk want you to be safe, rather than sorry.
Yes. Well, you're looking forward to Thanksgiving, I guess.
Wow. You just don't know how much.
Yeah, look up on the internet how to make that turkey,
He'll have 6 legs.
but again, guys, again, come by and see us if you want some pricing on internet. We can provide that for you. And as far as the content filtering, we can also provide that for you as well. So come by and see us. Again, call us at 870-879-0784 or come by our office at 3020 South Olive.
And you can also contact us at techtalkforum@gmail.com. And one of the last things I want to bring up as far as the internet goes is when you purchase it through you all, and the technicians that come out, is it your technicians or is it
If
the
you purchase
company?
it, yeah, it depends on who it is. You know, with some companies, we'll go out and we'll set it up.
Oh.
With some of them, they have self-serve. They'll send out the modem for you to hook up and so forth. We will do it for you.
Okay.
We'll come out and do that for you. But with some of the companies, they'll have their technicians do it.
Right. Okay. And another thing too, always be safe. Again, I always reiterate this around this time of the year, with people coming knocking at your door and they introduce themselves as certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you have whoever coming to your house to call you upon their arrival. That way it ensures you that the person that's outside is with the company that you're expecting to come. And also during this Christmas season, we have a real bad tendency to, after we unwrap our gifts and everything like that, we throw our boxes outside. Well, the thing about doing that is that you alert all the robbers that pass through your neighborhood of what you just purchased in your home.
Yes.
So break those boxes down and, stuff them in your trash can or bring them out periodically so that no one really knows what you purchased for Christmas.
Absolutely.
I want everybody again, we here at Tech Talk want everybody to most definitely be safe this time of the year. Watch around your vehicles, get your motion light.
Yes.
Or you can come here and get a security system.
Yeah, with cameras.
With cameras.
Yeah.
This time of the year, and always, and I'm not just saying, Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's, it seems like after time changes, you have more dark than you do have day. People tend to want to get out and rob and steal and, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So we just, again, want you to be to the utmost safe, and be mindful of, your dealings, especially with, have someone, if you're female, walk with you to your car.
Yes. Very important.
Get you some mace. These things, a flashlight even on your key ring.
Yes.
Little small things like that. Some kind of object that you can use to at least defend yourself.
Yes.
Because again, this time of the year, sad to say, but there are predators out there. And they're around all year round, but seem like they're more prevalent around this time of the year.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, this is Jared Kendall with Tech Talk
And I'm
and
Jeff
Mr.
Collins.
And next time you'll see us is on December 3rd at 7 p.m. And that's Thursday, December 3rd at 7 p.m. And tonight we talked about the internet and how it has changed our lives. And Mr. Collins was so kind to enlighten us of where internet came from.
Yes, sir.
And again, be safe this Christmas season, New Year's season, and Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yes, and you be blessed.
Don't eat too much.
Or say something for us.
That's right. God bless.
God bless you.